What is up, y'all? Oh, that looked like it was really, really loud. Alright, I've got a new mic tonight, so you guys will have to help me adjust my gain and stuff. So, I'm thinking that looks a little too loud. What do you guys think? How is that right there? I think that's a little bit better. Alright, so, yeah, new mic. If it's really blaring and really loud, I can turn the gain down some more. But if not, we'll go ahead and leave it there. King of live stream. I highly doubt that, VB23. So what is everybody up to? Does it have to be visible, the mic? I can't really put it anywhere else other than here. So, yeah, my desk is like right here, so it's not like what the other one was. I can't extend it from a ways off. So it's throwing the focus off. My camera shouldn't have a focus. So, and I'm looking at it right now, and the autofocus isn't messing up. Is the focus off for anyone else? Okay, I did this exact format earlier exactly on a live stream, and I've got it stretched so that more of me's in it, but I looked at it and it looked fine to me. So the reason why that is overexposed up there is because there's lights in the tank. I mean, that's the way it's always kind of been. That hasn't changed any. It looks fish-eyed. Yeah, but I watched it back and I didn't think it looked too bad. I guess I don't want to have to change it during the live stream. I guess I'll go back and watch tonight's live stream. I watched it earlier and I didn't think it looked too bad. I stretched it to where more of me actually fits in it. Yeah, because before, what it was let's just look at it here. Why is that all like that? That isn't even on there anymore. Okay. I'm missing one of my mixers. How's the sound though? You look squat. I didn't think it looked that bad. I can't believe that everybody's actually picking up on it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm actually looking at it right now, and I mean, I can tell a little bit of difference compared to what it was, but I mean, not really, really bad. And I don't even see my my controller for it. Like, my controller's not up here. So it's just gonna have to be the way it is tonight, guys. Unless it's so bad you can't watch it all, I guess. Sound is good. See what anybody else has to say. I got 3 new plecos today. I'm getting catfished. Awesome. Awesome. Look stretched. Look isn't you. Stretched look isn't you. I can't believe everybody is actually noticing it, because I did like a 30-minute live stream earlier today after messing with all of these settings and everything. And I did think at the end my sound was a little high, so I knew whenever I saw the mixer, I knew I needed to turn the gain down a little bit. But the actual visual part of it, I didn't think looked bad. Now, of course, I wasn't watching it on a phone. I wasn't watching it on a computer. I was watching it on a flat screen TV on my Roku. So that very well could be it. We can't watch like a train wreck. See that punchy? The LOL helps. Oh no. Bonnie would be scared. I would try to change it, but I can't even see my like my controller for it isn't here anymore. Like, my chat is showing up over here, which I don't really care for that. This is like different. I didn't do this though. Like, I don't know what to do. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and go with it this time, and then I'll mess with it after the stream and see what I can do to fix that. Anyhow, let's go to the chat and see who all's here. Says we got 33 people watching. We got Pete Berlinski, Keith Boardley. What is up, guys? Mary from RNH2O. We got Tank Mates. Mob Guppy is here. I already said Keith Boardley. Pam from 54 Punchies here. What's up, Pam? Who else? Dank is here. What's up, Dank? Candy Overalls. Turbofish is here. Blue Waters is here. Johan or Johan, I'm sure it's Johan, is here. What is up? The Nano Tank is here. Derek Runyon. Daryl Deemer. Honeybee is here. Kevin's Aquariums is here. Jeremy H. BB23. Candy Overalls is here. Haley from Oddball Aquatics. Haley with a Y. Don't forget the Y or she'll poke you in the eye. Oh. Yeah, I don't get, like Peter just said in the chat, it's too much. It's not too much. I mean, the only thing I can think of is I did watch it on a flat screen TV, like a, I don't know, my one in the living room is like a 60-inch flat screen. Maybe on that, the stretched isn't as bad as what it is. Maybe if you're watching it on a mobile phone or something. So I'll have to remember that next time, because what I watched, I mean, it didn't look that bad. Like, I didn't even think you guys would even notice it. Yeah, the one thing about it is the camera quality, color-wise, is better. I hadn't noticed this big white mess up here, though, until this stream. I had my white balance set really good. It looks like I just got a notification, but I cannot read it. And that's that. So I got a notification. Okay, so a $2 super chat from Joel. Wide boy. Yeah, I must really look bad. Like, I can see a little fisheye there now. Up there. Whenever you get up there. Okay. Your head looks like a little foreshortened. Yeah, I wish that I could change it. I can't even change it now. I mean, sometimes you can't change those kind of things during a stream anyhow. Let me see if I can. I don't think that it's going to let me. I don't think that it will. Yeah, it's not going to let me. The part that I need, the controller that I need, is covered up for some reason. And I don't understand why. Here, let me do this. Yeah, see? It got rid of one of my... Like, the thing that I control my scenes that has my webcam on it is gone. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm live, but I need to be able to control that while I'm live, too. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. I do like that the chat is over here for me, though. I don't know. I'll have to get used to that. I just wish that I could... Maybe it has to be an editor for me to do that. And see, when we're in live mode here, it doesn't let me do that either. $1.99. Turn on the volume. Turn on the volume. So Mary with the $1.99 super chat says turn on the volume. TTS bruh. Pulled this up on my big screen and it's all kinds of wide. Oh god. What do I need to turn on the volume for, Mary, I guess? I don't know. I think my mic is good. I'm confused now. Okay. I think we're just going to have to go with it, guys. You know, for now. That's why we look at these things before, and I guess I should have looked at it on other devices. Okay. There ain't nothing I can do about it right now. Yeah, that stupid, like, controlling thing that I need to be able to do it isn't there. Let's see here. Apparently YouTube jacked up my live stream, so there is no playback. What up with that? Yeah, that is weird. And then I heard that Lucas had one that completely disappeared the other day. That looks weird. Or I was reading something in the chat there. Screen looks stretched. Yeah, I know, John. It is what it is for right now until after the stream to where I can get this OBS figured out. I mean, I would try it, but the thing that I need to do it isn't even on my screen right now. So I don't know. Just have to do wide Jeffro tonight, guys. Wide. Oh man. If I look flat, oh, I look fat. I thought you said I look flat. I'm like, hey, I'll be fine with flat. You know, no problems here. You're not going to hear me complain, but you said fat. Yeah, I don't want to look fat. Maybe the hat is messing with the focus. There shouldn't be any focus happening at all. I have autofocus shut completely off, and I'm looking at a camera feed right now, and there's no focus problems at all. Like, it shouldn't be... Yeah, there shouldn't be any focus problems at all. So it's got to be because of the wide view that everybody keeps talking about. You ate a bit too much last night. Oh, and you know, the nice thing about it is like more of me shows up on this view. The other view, it's like from like right here up is all that shows, and it's not the right view. Like, so I hit the stretched view and all of me is in it, you know. And I don't know, I looked at it and I didn't think it looked bad. Mic is fine. Thanks a lot. Did you gain weight? Looks good to you, but then you always look a bit strange. I do always look a bit strange. I had my work cut out for me with this mic last night, and it wouldn't have really been that bad of a deal, but there were so many settings that were like changed, and honestly, I probably almost could have got the old mic to work after I figured out all kinds of different stuff, but okay. I need to read a text here from a customer real quick. Okay. No big deal. Okay. Funhouse mirror live stream. Yeah, that's what I'll have to change it to. Because I can't do nothing about it. The thing isn't there for me to do it. And I don't really want to touch too many buttons on this because this new Streamlabs OBS has a lot of stuff. I mean, it has a lot. It's more in-depth than the old OBS. And I'm not familiar with all of the buttons yet, for sure. So I don't want to touch the wrong thing. Like, I'm touching buttons right now that I shouldn't be touching. Okay, let's see here. Let's get back into the chat. We're probably only going for an hour tonight, by the way. I've got things I've got to get done. I've got a video I need to edit tonight, and then I need to try to make 2 videos tomorrow because next weekend I'm going to be out of town for the weekend. So I'm not going to be able to make videos next weekend, so... Carbon Really is here. What's up, Carbon Really? Let's see here. Hey, doll, I think you look good. Either way. Oh, hey, Bonnie Strides. Thanks, Bonnie. Johan says sound is good. Ken Amy says good evening, everyone. Good evening, Ken Amy. What is up, buddy? I must be really behind. Yes, I know that I'm really behind. Okay. I've already read a lot of these. So, yep. Okay. Wait for the chat to mount, so maybe I'll just go over to this chat and look and see what it's all about. Okay. That I don't like looking over there though, so I'm gonna put this back here. Alrighty. So, what is my Christmas gift? Oh shoot, Mary, you put me on the spot. I can't tell you what my Christmas gift for you is, but I'm sure it will be something that you'll really enjoy. Where's my note and pen and paper? Lisa Aquatics is in the house. What's up, Lisa? Prolific Breed is here. What's up, Prolific Breed? I watched that video of yours the other day. The new, I don't even want to say what it was. Something to do with saltwater corals. And you'd gotten two in. One was from Indonesia, and the other one, can't remember where it was from. But the one looked a little on the wimpy side, and the other one was like right in front of us growing. And I gotta say, that is really something that would be a lot of fun to get into. The colors are just absolutely awesome on those things. So I really love watching your channel because of those things, because I don't have anything like that, and it's kind of fun to watch. Jess Shrimp Granny's in the house. What is up, Jess? Nice to see ya. Anemone. Not Nola Jane is in the house. What is up, Not Nola Jane? Haley says, alright guys, I have to go make a gingerbread house with my toddler who just arrived home from the grandparents. Have a good stream, y'all. Thanks a lot for coming in, Haley, and you have a good weekend. Hopefully you don't see stretched Jeffro in your nightmares tonight. Hopefully you can make it. Jeff Chambers is in the house. What is up, Jeff? Nice to see ya. Rob Myers is here. What is up, Rob? Oh. Dank says, you can check out anything you want, Bonnie. Dank. Ay. Let's see. John says, Macaulay Culkin plays Home Alone video games. Has 400k views in 4 hours. Dang. Yeah. He's got something, a show on the internet called something Mad Rabbits or something like that. And it's out of this world weird. Home Alone 2 is like my favorite movie of all time. Complete favorite movie of all time. So, oh Lord. Let's see what this says. I gotta do it. Oh Lord, I'm getting some text messages rolling in here, guys. Let's see if we can even see this. Does the text show up on there? It says flat, but I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, it's all whited out. You can't. There we go. Flat. Oh, what would you do without friends, guys? What would you do without friends? I need to make a note. Get Mary a Christmas gift. I'm not even kidding. That's what my note is, I promise. Okay. Also, candy. Okay. Let's see here. Where are we at in the chat? Terry's Tropical Tanks is here. What's up, Terry? It's at least nationwide. What did he say before that? You doing, sweetie? I checked out your vids. Sweet. Boy, this chat over here is acting crazy. Daryl Deemer's here. What's up, Daryl? Priscilla is here. What is up, Priscilla? Priscilla is getting some dwarf water lettuce for Christmas. I am your BFF mofo. Yeah. I'll probably get a Christmas present from you, though. Like some yellow shrimp or something. KD Cichlids is in the house. Kevin says Jeff is so wide, all he has to do is wrap himself around his tanks in the winter to warm them up. Oh boy, I have a feeling. Oh, there ain't no echo. Everybody's saying it too. Oh great. Okay, so hang on a second here. Okay. There is not a tutorial, Jeffy Weffy. It's bad, Jeffro. Okay, I tried something there, so phone near the mic. I do have a phone near my mic, but it's shut off and stuff. And I'm not playing anything. I mean, better. Kind of enjoy this hot mess better. Much better, better. Okay. I had to unplug the mic and turn it back on. Some of my problems that I was having with my audio is there was a microphone on my laptop that is setting right next to me that the microphone was on it, and then the microphone on this camera was on as well, and it was almost like they could all hear each other, so then they were playing through each other. But right now I don't know exactly what happened there. I just unplugged the mic and turned it back on, or plugged it back in. So alright, Shallow Waters, I'll take your word for it, it's good now. When everybody started saying it, I knew that it was true. So it's like, what do I do though? My controller's gone. I wouldn't even be able to do nothing. I guess I could have muted it. I could have muted it like that. I don't know what it was, but it's over with, so. If money doesn't grow on trees, why do banks have branches? Yeah, no kidding, right? I went on customaquariums.com today and got a quote for an aquarium. Their aquariums do ship directly to your house, and I'm sure since it's in a crate and it's being sent on a truck, it'd be anywhere from $600 to $700 to be shipped. But the aquarium that I had spec'd out was 8 foot long by 6 foot deep by 24 inches tall, and it was right around $3,400. So it'd be about $4,000 to buy one brand new, which the guy that has that one pretty close to this one on what is it, not eBay, Craigslist, was wanting like $3,400. So it's one of those type of deals where you can't ever spend very much on a used tank though. Mr. D's Tanks and More is here. What is up, Mr. D's? I'm stretched tonight, just so you know. There's a lot of stretched Jeffro jokes in the chat tonight. Christmas is almost here. It really is almost here, and it also, my youngest turns 13 on the 23rd, so I will no longer have any children that are below teenage years. So crazy. It just actually, when my son the other day told me how many days until his birthday, I was like, wow, it's getting crazy. Brandon Sultanovic says that tank would be free shipping. Watch Peck Tech most recent video. So they would ship it for free on something like that. I saw that video, but I didn't catch that part. I must have missed that part, Brandon. But that's the whole reason why I went on there. And they've got it to where you can punch in. Actually, the tank that I also had them spec out for me and get me a quote, I went on and did the calculator to see how many gallons it was, and it was like 628 gallons. So it depends on if theirs is the outside measurement or the inside measurement, but it'd be like a 600 gallon Pleco tank. That would be crazy. 8 foot long. Ay, ay, ay. Looking like Danny DeVito. Oh, you're so fluffy and cute, Lisa. Aw, honeybee. Pam says fluffy Jeffro. Johan says Steve Poland has a tank of them too. Yeah, and if it's free shipping, I might be down with that, because just think of how many fish I could fit in a 628-gallon tank, guys. Good grief. I mean, that would be a majorly awesome pleco tank. Put some huge plecos in it, and I could put some big fish in it too. I could even get the platform a little taller than 24 inches to get some like mid-schooling fish. I just can't go too far. Like on the 24-inch height, I've got to stay a little bit under 30, somewhere around in there, to be able to get it in my house. And another thing, you know, shipping would probably be to the ground, but I guarantee you they wouldn't be able to get it in your house. In a 600-gallon tank, could you imagine how many people I've got to get over here to help me? Gosh. Mary says, aw, does he get 2 presents? People try the It's Your Christmas and Birthday with me to this day. I try to separate his birthdays out. My son's asking me if, but he's asking to stay. Hang on a second. I got to see what this text says completely. And Darian are at the game. Is it cool if I stay with Daniel tonight? Yes. Aye. There's a basketball game going on right now, and it's live, but I can't watch it. I was watching it earlier, and my son is the manager of the team, and last year they went to the state championship game, and this year they're already 6-0. John got December 28th, and he got screwed. Mine is January 17th, so that's not too much worse. I tried to separate his birthday out, but like this weekend he's at his mom's, so it just is what it is. And like next weekend on his birthday, we're going to be in Missouri for Christmas weekend, and then the next weekend he'll be at his mom's, so it's kind of tough. But I've had friends that have their birthdays on the 25th too, and it's kind of one of those type of deals. Yeah, mine's kind of the same way. It's like you turn around. The only good thing about mine is when I got like 12 or older, I started asking for money from everyone for my birthday and for Christmas. And when you have a birthday and Christmas close together, you can rack up quite a bit of money really quick. And as a kid, that's kind of nice, because then you can get the one thing that you really want. Okay, let's see. Jeff from Valley Fish is here. What's up, Jeff? Nice to see you, buddy. A lot of possibilities without. Yeah, no doubt. The only thing is I wish I could make it a little taller, because 24 inches is pretty tall, though. I mean, you could get some fish in there, you know, with the 24 inch. So Candy has a birthday right after Christmas too. Anthony says, fly me out, I'll help. Yeah, no doubt, right? Probably end up getting a bunch of teenagers over here to help me is what I would do. But I'm definitely going to think about it now, if I could get it for free shipping, because, you know, a semi crate ship. You know, I had a customer one time that they bought a power chair off of eBay, and it's a $300 or 300-pound power wheelchair, and they had it shipped, and it was like $700. And I can remember another time that I had a power wheelchair shipped from New York. It was right around $650, somewhere around in there. So a football head, is that what you say for? That's what I look like right now, is one of those bobbleheads. Oh. Eric Truitt's in the house. What is up, Eric? Nice to see ya. Devin Peppers is here. What's up, Devin? Brandon says, custom aquariums, free shipping on all orders over 3K. Cool. That will definitely be something that would probably make or break it, because the tank that I got quoted was $3,400, and I figured it'd be up around $4,000 with shipping, but $3,400 is a lot better than $4,000. Dan Slee is in the house. What's up, Dan? Nice to see ya. Joel says, I've always thought those would sell well. I need to put those on Teespring or something. Richard's Tanks is here. What's up, Richard? Okay, we're at the bottom of the chat. Got 50 watching. Make sure and hit the like button, please. Don't forget to do that. And then we need to start talking about my upcoming schedule for next year, because this year, gosh, I don't even remember why I added the second live stream this year. And it hasn't been that bad, but at the same time, I don't know that it's really helped my channel at all. So I'm thinking, you know, every year at the beginning of the year, I try to come up with what I want to do with my channel for the next year. And this year, at the beginning of the year, I don't even think I promised live streams at the beginning of the year. All I did is promise 2 uploads a week. And then I started doing a live stream a week, and I did that for a few months, and then I added a second one, and I did that for a few months, and then I added a third one. Chances are at the beginning of the year I'll probably kick back to, you know, 1 live stream a week and keep my 2 uploads. There was a lot of times this year, though, I got so far ahead on videos I almost started uploading 3 times a week. I just don't know. With as many tanks as I've got now and the upkeep on those, and 3 live streams a week, it really does make it difficult to keep up with things. And you know, there's different people out there that say more live streams hurt your channel worse than they do if you did 1 a week, you know. So I'm mulling it over in my mind about maybe backing off at the beginning of the year to 1 live stream a week and just do a topic live stream. Doesn't mean that we still can't have fun. Just thinking about it. Important that you don't burn yourself out. Yeah, and I'm not really burning myself out. I mean, I really have been able to handle it just fine, surprisingly. It would give me more time to work on my videos and stuff, you know. It would give me a lot more hours, you know. Because right now I'm starting to get behind a little bit, and I have to make 3 videos this weekend since I can't make any videos next weekend. So there's different times like that where it would be a lot easier, because then next week I wouldn't be live, you know, on Monday or Thursday. So I could make those videos then, you know. Just something that I'm thinking about. Sounds terrible. The more Jeffro, the better, Jeff. Yeah, and what I could also do is those mobile live streams that are like 10 minutes long, I can do one of those every once in a while. Originally, there was all kinds of things. I did a community post about it, and there was like one way I was thinking about maybe do a 10-minute live stream every day from the mobile phone. You know what I mean? And then, I don't know. I just don't think that that would help me. And I think that would get in the way of me making my videos too, because if you do a mobile live stream 30 times in a month, that gets rid of content that you can make, really, is what it does. So, Candy is posted my Patreon. She said, just in case you'd like to help Jeff. Thanks a lot, Candy. You could always just wait until I'm live streaming and do one then. Yeah. I felt like such an idiot. I don't know if you ever went back and watched my reaction, but yeah, I can't remember. I was bored, you know, and I'd been watching a movie with my son, so I didn't see your notification, and I'd forgot. Yeah, I really had forgot. And I went live, and I mean, it wasn't no time, and people were in the chat saying, "Oh no, Pam's going live right now," and I was like, "Oh no." I felt like an idiot. I went ahead and stayed live, but I just told everybody to go over there. And then I pulled yours up while I was messing around with everything too. Dan says, you might try doing premieres for your edited videos too. Nice way to have the live stream chat and community interaction. Yeah, how I feel about the live stream premieres is I feel like I should save those for like something that's kind of like special. I would feel weird about using it all the time. I don't know. Like at first, when I first saw it, I thought, I wonder if this is something that YouTube's going to push. And if you do a premiere on every one of your videos, if it will help the videos, you know. And YouTube, you know, they're proud of it. They want to, every creator that's using it, maybe they would, you know, share it out there more, you know, and maybe it would help you if you did it. But then as I started, you know, watching all the other creators out there, there were some creators that was using it for all their stuff. And I don't know. I just don't feel like doing that. I liked the premiere. I've done one of them, I think. I liked it. It was a lot of fun. I've got another one that's coming up. The first day of January, I've got one coming up. I don't have it scheduled yet. I've got the video scheduled, but I don't have it scheduled as a premiere yet. I thought I would wait until next week. That way the scheduling of it is fresh. But yeah, I do agree with you. It is a good way to engage. And you know what I've envisioned on those, Dan, is, you know, as people are actually watching your video live, they can ask you questions in the chat about things too, you know. Because I don't know how many times I've been watching a video and it's like, oh, I wonder how they did that, you know. But you could have the person there live that made the video. They're a good thing. Dan says, I hear you on the special aspect, but it just seems way underused. And if cutting back on live streams might be a good way to replace some of them. Thanks for the reply. Yep, that does make a lot of sense. It really does. I'll definitely put that into my thoughts whenever I'm coming up with an idea or a plan for this next coming year. I always like to start thinking about, I mean, I've been thinking about it for a while, but okay, let's see here. And another thing that I noticed on my live stream earlier, this mic picks up so much more stuff, so that normally that wouldn't even have been picked up. I think for the longest time my mic wasn't working right, and I think it had so many things that was wrong with it. I mean, so many things. But like even earlier I had like a mild burp, and I mean when I watched it back on the live stream, it was loud. I was like, oh boy, I'm gonna have to cut back on the burps and do sounds that I make and stuff, you know, the drooling sounds and all that. Let's see here. You could always, oh, I already saw that one. Did you say 4 live streams a week, Jeremy H? Yeah, 4 would be, you know, the way I've seen some YouTubers out there. Actually, I've got experience with edited, uploaded video every day. There was numerous times this year that I thought about just cramming all my videos into 1 month and doing it, because I was so far ahead. Like in October, all of October's videos were done way back in September. Like the second week of September, I had all of September and October done. 2 videos a week to me is easy. Like if I go back to 1 live stream a week and 2 edited videos a week, it would be so much easier for me to get everything done in the fish room. Like there would be no stressing at all. Like I would have more time for my social media stuff. I would have more time to edit on my videos. Yeah, I think what I kind of did this year is I got the live stream bug and I just kept on adding another one until I got to 3. And I mean, they've been working, but I have noticed that I have less time to do things. Let's see here. Devin, oh, where did that go? Devin Peppers had a great big long, okay, setting up 2 new tanks, a 10-gallon and a 29-gallon. What watt heaters would you use? I was thinking for 10-gallon 100 watt. I have no idea for the 29, maybe a 300 watt. And what brand do you use? I use Aquatop heaters, and what I've always been told is use the lowest wattage heater that you can that's rated for your tank, because if it was to fry and go the wrong way, you'd have less chance of frying your fish. So hopefully that makes sense. Jeremy from Sergeant Tank is in the house. What's up, Jeremy? Priscilla sent me another picture, and I knew that, but oh, it's another goofy one. That's why I didn't look at it. It's another goof. Okay, slow down, Jeffro. Okay, flat. Look at this one, guys. It almost looks like I'm flipping the bird, almost. That's a good one, Priscilla. Rob93 is in the house. What's up, man? Nice to see you, buddy. Devin Peppers had a retracted comment. Interesting. 5 watts per gallon is what Terry said. If you do it like this, though, if you just think like, try to go as low as you can. You know, that's kind of the school of thought. Don't put a 300 watt heater in a 20-gallon tank. Because if it goes bad in the hot way, it will fry everything in there. Probably a 100 watt would too, but not nearly as quickly as a 300 watt would. Pam says, I've heard the opposite. Get a bigger heater so it doesn't have to work as hard. Yeah, I'm just going off of what that makes sense too, you know. But like if a 300 watt heater goes out the wrong way, it could technically be worse than if a 100 watt heater goes. But I would think a 100 watt heater could still boil fish. Or get 2 for big tanks. Yep, that's another good thing. And that's probably more where mine is coming from, probably, Pam, is like, let's say you had a 55-gallon tank. Instead of putting a 300 watt heater in that 55-gallon tank, maybe put 2 100 watt heaters in there. That's probably where I'm getting my memory from. Mary says mine went out anyway with this symbol. Let's see here. Go low, 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 low. Not Nola Jane. But if you use a small heater, it is going to wear out faster. True. Very true. Alright, I am at the bottom of the chat again. If I missed anybody's comment and they had something to say, go for it. My autofocus did move just now. I saw it. Got about 20 more minutes left. Trying to think of any news to talk to you guys about. Apple bottom jeans with the fur. Yeah, boots with the fur. Boots with the fur. Jad Orsi is here. What is up, Jad? Nice to see ya. Terry says 5 watts per gallon. Oh, excuse me, guys. Ugh, goodness. 5 watts per gallon for a 55 would be 275 watts. Put 2 150 watt heaters in it. Sounds good. That actually sounds like a pretty good calculator there. Rob Myers says, any new breeds? Breed 8. I don't have anything right now. Well, I did have some Endlers drop some fry the other day that I've been working on. And I got the whole video shot today except for my intro and outro. But I'm kind of excited about those. It's kind of a special Endler that is different. So I did a video about that. I'm working on a breeding project right now to try to create some longfin super reds that's going to take like 2 to 3 years to do. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but there is a recipe out there that one of my buddies showed me an article about that. Even though it takes a long time to do, I'm going to go ahead and do it. I just think that it would be fun. So I'm going to start. I've already got that started. I haven't had a first spawn yet, but it takes like 3 generations to get it done, and 3 generations really is 2 to 3 years, something like that, you know. Then got the L393 Cheese Creek Plecos. I bought some paint just a little bit ago. I'm gonna go ahead and paint those tanks. That video uploaded this week, and I've had the tanks covered with like a black sheet doubled up, but it's a pain to get into them every time. So the only reason why I was trying to get away without having to paint the tanks is because I want to be able to do videos on the tanks, and from the long view it's kind of a sucky way to have to video them. So I broke down today and bought some paint, and I'm going to get those painted up tomorrow, and I'll be moving those guys over tomorrow, hopefully. Other than that, I mean, I've got a bristle nose in this tank right here that's setting on some eggs right now that I need to pull tonight. And then my super reds in here have been caving up for like the last week, but there's still no eggs. Let's see, what else? Can't think of anything else off the top of my head. See you, Dan. Have a good night. Good rest of the weekend. We are at the bottom of the chat. TM Aquatics is here. Hey, Jeff, just dropping in to say hi. Out with the wife for date night. Have a good stream. You too, buddy. I need to get a hold of you as well if you're still listening at all. Because I'm wanting to come out to Minnesota probably in January. So I'll be needing to get a hold of you to be able to get everything figured out, what's a good weekend for you and stuff. Jess Shrimp Granny says, do you know if you're going to Aquashella Dallas? I'm not. I'm just going to go ahead and say I'm not. It's in March, and Dallas is really too far for me. I'm going to be going to Florida in February, and March is during school, and during school is a real pain in the butt for me to leave the state because my kids live with me, and it makes it like a problem. Like in February, I'm going for business, and my 21-year-old is going to kind of stick around the house for me that weekend. My 16-year-old and my almost 17-year-old and my almost 13-year-old could handle things while I'm gone, but if I'm going out of state, I kind of want an adult here, and my 21-year-old daughter said that she would come in February, but I can't do it in March. The reason why August is working so good for Aquashella is because they're still out of school then, and Chicago's really close. Probably, if that's my weekend, I'll probably even bring my sons with me. Not Nola Jane says Mopani wood in the new setup. The new setup has Malaysian. It's a pretty hard Malaysian though. Like some of the Malaysian that I've gotten is softer, but this is it's a harder. It's Malaysian driftwood is what it is. And then I've got Indian almond leaves and stuff in there too. I've got them really tannined up pretty crazy. Like tomorrow I'm going to dilute the L393 because I'm going to paint the bottom too. So I'm going to suck all the water out completely. So I'll unplug all the systems and you know, get the heaters turned off and stuff, and then drain the water completely, and then tip the tanks up on their sides and paint the bottom on all 3 of the tanks, and then flip them back over and paint 3 sides. And I still got to make my lids. I want to actually go to the glass shop and just have them cut out what I need, because when I was at Pleco Paradise, that's how they do theirs, and I kind of liked it. There's these little plastic clips that you can get online that slide on them, and it gives you a little pinch point to lift up on the glass. So I think that's what I'm going to do there. The kids would be partying it up. Yeah, they could very well do that. I would hope that they wouldn't, but it'd be kind of nice to have my older daughter here because she loves them little brothers, and she wouldn't let them party it up. Devin Pepper says, Jeffro, I have not good news. I finally got my replacement plants from Dustin for the ones I received dead. He gave me a bunch. My tank is full to the brim with plants and anubias. Oh, I have got good news. I thought you said I have not got good news. Okay, cool. Yeah, I got that anubias pack, gosh, 3 months ago or so. It was an ultimate anubias. And out of the 6 plants, like 3, I want to say 2 or 3 of them melted back really bad. And 2 of those died. And then one of them melted all the way back, but it's actually coming back. I left the rhizome down in the water where it was, and it's actually coming back slowly but surely. The others, they were fine. And I believe, this is just what I believe in my mind, what happened is, like, he's grown tremendously, and he, has been working on getting this new, bigger greenhouse going for like over a year. He's had the property for over a year, and he's ran into so many obstacles that what is happening is no sooner than he gets the plants in, he's selling them. He doesn't have room to buy a bunch of them and convert them and stuff. And if you don't convert them, we have to convert them when we get them. And sometimes whenever you're converting, they don't make it, They have to melt back because they're grown, what is it called, immersed, when they're grown above water. So that's what I think has probably happened. Hey! Oh, I thought Pleco Paradise was here. Mob Guppy says, Pleco Paradise. Wow. I'm like, oh, Pleco Paradise is here. False alarm. False alarm. Let's see here. Simply Betta did lids for her tanks too. They are sweet. Yeah, I've got a glass shop here in town that when I did my vivarium, I had them cut a piece of plexiglass out for that. And then it's really cheap. I mean, they're right down the street from me, actually. I just haven't had any time. This is like my busy time of the season. Everybody's trying to get all their orders in before the end of the year when their insurance copays and deductibles reset. So this is like really busy time of the season, and I've had hardly any in-town work going on. So yeah, I just need to get down there and have them cut it. Candy says, be right back. We got another 12 minutes to go, guys. Anybody got anything cool planned for this upcoming week? I think we're right on schedule. Monday, I will still have my Monday night live stream. Thursday night, we'll have the Thursday night stream. Saturday is kind of iffy. If I do have one, it will probably be a shorter one. Just kind of depends on what my mom's internet is like. Probably be a mobile one from my mom's house. Maybe I could go live from my teenage bedroom, my childhood bedroom. This is what my bedroom was. I think we moved there when I was 14, I think, and I lived there until I moved out. So it isn't like my home. The one that I call home was my home before that one. I mean, my mom and dad have lived there since I was 14, so it's going to my mom's it's nice, but it isn't like if they still lived in the house that was before that one. But Denny Close says, by the way, welcome, Denny Close. I don't know if I ever acknowledged you the whole stream. Sorry about that. Besides Prime and meds, are you using any chemicals in your tanks? I use Prime, of course. You said that. I hardly ever use meds. I have meds on hand. I don't even use meds when I quarantine. I did hear somebody not too long ago say that the only med that they use when they quarantine at the beginning is General Cure. So I may adopt that. There's nothing really wrong with that one. It's not that harsh, you know. But I don't ever, you know, quarantine when I get fish. I do quarantine, but I don't quarantine with meds whenever I get fish. But I may adapt the general cure idea. I kind of agree with that one. And let's see what else. I use Easy Green in my planted aquariums. I use root tabs that have chemicals in them, I guess. Other than that, I don't. You know, I can remember way back in the day, like if my tank was cloudy, I would put that stuff in that hopefully unclouds your tank. I don't believe in things like that nowadays. I don't ever use any of that. I think I'm actually literally getting a question. Maybe not. Do you ever eat the green beans when you're feeding your fish? I don't think that I have ever done that. It doesn't help that it's cold out. He does have some converting, but not enough room. Yep, definitely. Crushed coral. Yeah, I do use crushed coral in my tanks. I do in some of my shrimp tanks have some of these little they're different minerals. Like the red one is one type of mineral, then there's a white one, and then I've got like a white rock that's like got some minerals in it. I got those, I believe, from Mark Shrimp's website. I've got some of those in my shrimp tanks. See ya, Pete. I am eating the green beans, should be feeding my plecos. I couldn't do that. They would have to be warmed up at least. Honeybee says, I have a cichlid with parasites at the moment that I just bought last week. Oh, yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, don't get me wrong. If I see something's wrong with the fish, I usually don't buy them. But like, let's say I was ordering online and they came in, you know, I definitely start watching that fish as soon as they go into quarantine, and I start looking for things. And I would medicate if I needed to, but I don't medicate just to medicate on quarantine, because I look at it this way, like this tank right here, for instance. Like when I get those fish in, they're the only fish that are in that tank. You know, there's nothing else in there, so I'm going to put them in there and I'm going to start watching them. That I think tomorrow I'm going to cut a piece for my my L393s. That way I can get the video done tomorrow, and then I will work on getting lids for the rest of the tanks whenever I'm ready. Jeffro, please, can you ask if anyone has their own fish logo stickers they would be willing to send me? I'm on Instagram. I will pay the PayPal for postage. Well, you heard it, guys. LOL. What did I do? Crash? Joel? Gotta go to the dairy to get a V.